Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Set it down to the offense. First down. Back in motion now. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Tackle made after a big gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stiff arms the man. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. The Canes line up with a 1st and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. So nothing in the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get 1st downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quick pass. The catch is made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The back's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the handoff. Running with purpose. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the option play. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will move it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing with third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
The Sooners will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Canes will line up to move it away when it comes for a second punt of the game. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Handoff to the back. Ncaa able to make the stop after a short gain. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the same runner's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense some fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They're too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. First down here for this offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And he pulls in the catch. He brings him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. And looking for a big play here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Butler. Good enough for first down yardage. The Sooners will come to the line to run the hurry up.
And that is another first down for the offense.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Miami offense is back on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He tosses it back. And that pass rush has trapped them. It's a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick 6 in the last possession. It's a shotgun run call.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal for their catch. To bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. QB to the tight end for a completion. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with a big leg.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab made by the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 25, Miami 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs right over the defender. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and the receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Inside the 25. Touchdown, Miami. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense.
Miami
kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Testing the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now if the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Finding some room at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Grab down the middle. It's Butler.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now getting creative, a handoff to the wide receiver. And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Here we go. Tie ball game now, heading down the home stretch.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Miami offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation and avoid the risk of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot here. He's got a receiver wide open here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready, because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
And the Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the single back takes the handoff. Will he score here? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go in front in the final minute of play.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. The 30. Inside the 20. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.